Join my team in Gazagamu, yes. Oh, that's really good. I'm going to get Military Academy very soon, and then my Trading Nexus, I keep calling it my capital, it's not. We'll be able to produce units really cheaply. This feels like a crazy move, but I'm going to finally get rid of Natural Philosophy. That science is amazing, but Republican Legacy, I think, is going to give me more across my empire, so I'll take a small science hit for, a buff on everything else. Just helps cities like my Trading Nexus be a little less terrible. I say a little less because, of course, there is truly no hope for it. Nalanda, yes, and where was it? Bologna. This is 2 more city-states that give me more science from libraries. Oh, yes. A library now gives me, it says +5. I believe that's probably a little higher now because I did have the Great Scientist. Oh, and also more trade routes. Look at these. Yes. I was trying to work out, by the way, why Lataro had more score than me for so long, and I honestly think it's just because they were having an amazing game. 13 cities, 88 population. I'm the only person with more than that. They're doing absolutely brilliantly. Oh, Ursa did it again. I was lured by the tribal hut, and there's a lot of barbs here. Yep, the scout died, but look, I actually mitigated a flood. It happened, and I got an era score for doing it. I always forget about the cheeky era score you get for mitigating floods. Kind of half makes it worth all of the crazy amounts of production you have to put into a city to build the dam in the first place. And I, of course, do mean almost. Military Academy. So this is brilliant, absolutely brilliant for my Trading Nexus because I'm producing units all the time. So I get 4 extra production, but not just that. And Gazagamu is giving me another 3 production. So the double whammy, 7 production extra for settlers, and don't forget that's 150% extra production on top of that. It was actually worth about 17 production per turn for settlers there. I mean, it's pretty good. And I'm still settling this mysterious continent that Canada is on. It's a really good place because I just got me a bunch of era score for doing that. Wonderful. Hello, look at all these settlers. Okay, I think the AI, probably either Canada or the Mayans, have been trying to settle this bit of the land quite a lot, probably because of the presence of the Wonder, and they haven't been able to get through the barbarians here. I think we're going to invest in a small army to go and clear this land. I do have a samurai. It's going to take a while for them to get through, but we'll send them on the way. Okay, I'm relatively excited about this. Look at this. University almost complete. Oh, it's gonna be good. I need to immediately get you to make a water park afterwards. I would love that entirely. You need to make an arena. And I have so many things I can still build in the Trading Nexus, but as I mentioned before, these settlers over on this continent it's kind of a priority for me here. I think I might treat myself to a cavalry, my first unit with horses. I mean, okay, sure. How have I not used horses before? Blimey. So last time I was on 350 science. I just finished 2 universities, and I'm about to put another 3rd envoy into Bologna. So I've gained 50 science pretty much in one turn. Almost 400 science by turn 150. That I'm fairly proud of. That's pretty cool. So we need to get 2 banks as well. So I think that's exactly what we're going to do first. Oh, there is such a huge religious fight going on for my land right now. I don't know who's going to win, but I'm enjoying watching the chaos. And yeah, it just took a single cavalry, but I've actually managed to pretty much liberate both of these settlers now, which is quite amusing. Cool, 2nd bank. Yay, economics boosted. This is the thing that I'm really impressed with myself on this run. I'm absolutely just trying to get as many boosts as I can. I know I've got the science lead, but we can optimize this so well. I would like production towards city centres yet again. That was really good. And let's go for light cavalry so that my cavalry can have a little bit of fun on this continent. Melee. Oh, that's the opposite of fun. It's harder to kill them now. Never mind. What do I want to do with this settler? Actually, you know what? Yeah, just go and settle near that wine. I mean, this is perfect. I've got so many cities popping up now, almost at 20. We've got 2 settlers out and about at the moment. So this will be city 19. Actually, let me just think about that, because if I settle there, then I can canal. You have to remember, when life gives you a canal, you have to take it. You are morally obligated to take it. So we shall. Oh. That'll be good. That'll be good. But I can actually probably canal in this direction as well. Public Works. Better builders. Perfect. Republican Legacy is still doing a good thing for us. I probably don't need the card necessarily, but it's a really good thing to keep all my cities happy. I'm still producing settlers. I probably don't need to rush this as much as once I did, though. let's switch it up a little bit. I'm going to put Raj in, just so that I get a little bit more science and culture and all of the fun things. And I'm going to go triangular trade, because it's worth 60 gold per turn at the moment, and that is a decent chunk. Okay, so we're going to be making settlers a little slower than we were before, but I only have one city making it at the moment, so it's not the biggest change. 200% boost as opposed to 250. Especially because we just stole a bunch of settlers up here. That's good enough. Where's the city? Lovely, Nagoya. Oh, I was waiting for Da Vinci. Da Vinci's brilliant. 2 Eureka boosts, but 3 culture for every workshop. And, even better, I can use them twice. That's going to be 6 culture for every workshop. Steel boost is a really good one. And see if I can get the replaceable parts boost next turn. Actually, one thing I can do now is around my trading nexus, we're going to actually start replacing some of these mines. Now, they're good tiles, these mines, but I'm going to farm everything. It's going to give me a lot more housing, huge amount more housing, and I can grow the city to get districts 8 and 9 down. I've got 16 trade routes coming in here at the moment. But as much as it's really fun producing settlers, if I up the amount of science and culture each route gives me, I feel like I'm going to get a better deal. It's quite a convoluted trade route back home, but we can still do it, so we shall. So if I get a chancery, what's it going to do for me? Let's have a quick think about this. What have I got as 6? Oh, it would give me 3 extra production towards settlers. Oh, yes. Yes, it's as good as the military encampment. Perfect stuff. Okay, let's get that in. Oh, just all my gold at the moment is going into making more gold or making my trading hub better. 200 gold and 2 envoys? Again, I like this sort of thing. This is wonderful. I think I'll put them into Wulin to make my armory and consulate a little bit better. There you go. Oh, this city's just getting better and better and better. Go on, replaceable parts, replaceable parts. Oh, yeah, we did it. Okay, this is fantastic because we'll be able to put mechanized agriculture down so all my farms give an additional food. Well, basically, they do 1 food per adjacent farm rather than the boring per every 2 that you get from feudalism. So this is brilliant as a change. Look at the Mayans just raised Bologna to the floor. I just made friends with them. What are you doing? Oh, that's mean. Oh, Lagash is flipping over to me. Brilliant. That has a campus in it. It has, oh, not just a campus. Has a campus and an entertainment complex. Brilliant. Here we go, though. The food is going to start flooding into this city again now. And I am thinking Zoroastrianism is, that's Feed the World. So I think the next district I'm going to put down will be a holy site, and I can start upping the housing that way as well. That'd be really handy. Just as I'm finishing another holy site, I never thought I'd be this excited to see a sewer. Yay! Oh, actual housing. Actual housing in the trading nexus. Brilliant. Sanitation's good. Chemistry. Have at least a level 2 alliance. How have I not got one of these yet? Canada hasn't. Gilgamesh hasn't. I mean, honestly. I think it's probably because I'm winning the game too quickly. It's one of those problems, you know. It feels like I'm sort of gloating. I'm like, oh no, I'm winning the game so quickly. And it's like, yeah, calm down, Ursa. Population 20 city. There we go. We're growing again. We're growing again. We need to get to 22 population. That's my aim in this city at the moment. And as you can see, we're just still building all the food. Replacing everything with sweet, sweet farms. The production's going to suffer just a small amount, but not a huge amount. It's just powering up these traders. That's the main job we've got to do here. Charles Darwin. Yeah, go on, man. Sounds like a good one. Mendeleev. Oh, Mendeleev would be fun, but I don't need the boost to chemistry, so we're going to wait for Einstein. Einstein will be a little bit better. Now, Darwin just needs a good natural wonder. Oh, look at that. Pantanal. What a convenient placement. I keep absolutely flip-flopping around with what I've got. I'm putting natural philosophy back in now. It's too good. I have been thinking for a little while about putting veterancy in, but I would prefer the production on my coal power plants than I would the additional harbour building. It's a bit 50-50. Like, I could be using it to power up new cities, I guess, but yeah, for now I like it where it is. Just focusing on these new markets appearing and then jumping on the trade routes from that point. Also, you didn't think that I would forget about railroads, did you? No, no, no. Darwin goes, boop. There's chemistry, and we need to think really about what we're doing now. I like the sound of rocketry, I like the sound of spaceports, but I also like the sound of flight. Now, flight does give us a token amount of tourism from every district. That is undeniable, but it's mainly a way of getting to advanced flight. And I like advanced flight, because advanced flight means bombers. Bombers mean, oh, I'm having a good game, but the end game is a little bit boring and I fancy bombing something. It's a unnatural but useful reflex to have at times. Actually, I need field cannons very quickly because I need to buy in, using Ngaza Gamud down here, what would it be? It would be a core of field cannons. And that'll improve my ranged attack so I can actually defend myself against these barbs, which are being very annoying. Look at the range on that aquarium, by the way. 10 cities, of which one of them is not my own, but that's still good. I haven't seen Mexico City in this game. That is always a good city-state if you can find it. 3 extra range on any buildings in an entertainment complex, industrial zone, water park. Really cool. But not for this game. A research lab, you say? I will go for one of those, and I'll go for it in, Trading Nexus first. Pingala is always a good place to put it, but I just like the idea of building this city up. First railroad completed. May it be the first of many. Here we go, that's better. Field cannon core. Bump. That has a lot of extra range strength, 70 to be precise, and now I can actually protect my cities a little bit better. Flight. Oh, we'll have a look at this crazy tourism boost in a second, but look, the line infantry are actually attacking my cities for me. That's brilliant. I mean, you're just killing yourselves. Lagash. Taken. Another city joins. Anything in the campus? Oh, there is a library in that campus, and it's a +4 as well. Very good. Oh, and it's changing the loyalty of Gilgamesh further. This is a good thing. I'm still building up these cities as much as I can on the border with Gilgamesh. I haven't got long until the next era, 9 turns, but any pressure I can put on them is good. That is a neighborhood district unlocked, and I'm actually now thinking... I know, careful, I can hear you saying it now, but I'm thinking about putting more housing into the trading nexus. Doesn't need it right now, but this neighborhood will be a very, very good way of improving land in a second. Here we go, here's the merchant I've been looking for. Your trade routes to your own cities gain 0.5 gold for each specialty district at the destination. At the destination, you say? Well, there's already 7 districts here. That's pretty useful. 17.5 gold per trade route at the moment. I feel like that's not showing everything. Oh, it's because, sorry, I was looking for a higher amount because of course I had triangular trade on before. Okay, never mind. What's more important is that we stop building settlers for a brief moment and take advantage of the fact that we have Zoroastrianism in, which is feed the world. No building. Egypt, do you want to just actually do something with your religion, please? That'd be very handy. But here is a holy site, and I'm wondering where to put it. I think I actually might put it up there to make my industrial zone a little bit better. As much as the extra gold would be useful, yeah, we're going to do that. That is actually, for me, really good, because a +1 on my industrial zone will work out to be another 4 production per turn once the coal power plant and the double card for the bonuses on the industrial zone is put in. What's it called again? Craftsman. There we go. That'll be a lovely boost. You know that the aluminium only ever pops up underneath Nazca lines. Just a rule the game has. It's like, oh, do you really like the adjacency of that tile? Good. You won't have any of it anymore. Trying to build as many of these aquariums across my empire as possible. That is a second. So you can see the first one I put down was there, which covers quite a few cities. The next one is this one, which covers even more cities on top of that. So just it's the casual amenity growth across my empire that I'm looking for right now. Advanced flight is a wonderful thing, but more wonderful is that I've just built a holy site in Trading Nexus, so this shrine now gives me 2 housing and 3 food. Bam! It's the housing that I am really interested in here. Another bunch of housing as well, up to 28 of the stuff, and I would love to spread this throughout my nation, so I've got 2,000 spare faith. I might as well purchase a couple of apostles, and when I say a couple, I mean a small fleet. We're going to go and kill some American Protestant apostles and missionaries and things and spread it that way. It'll be lovely. Religious warfare, or as I like to call it, a grand day out. Cool, still building lighthouses as well. I think we've still got some cities in range of my capital. The problem is we are settling so far out now, there is a good chance I'm too far away from my capital to actually trade with it, but I'm pretty sure this one will be able to get back. Especially as we're building railroads now, it helps all of the traders quite a bit. Oh, and that's right, I have Yerevan. So every single one of my apostles is going to have debater. Oh, this is too easy. Apostle. Oh, and I forgot to mention, of course, look at my trade routes now. 8 food, 6 production, 20 gold, 10 science, 8 culture, 1 faith. That's some good stuff. Got a neighborhood going down as well. We're very content with what's going on today. Very content indeed. And attack. Oh, not quite the attack I was looking for, but bam. Okay, we're going to start spreading these religions around now. Every temple I build. I mean, let's just actually look at what we get if we do all of this, because it's quite interesting. We get 5, 8, so 13 faith, 6 food, and 4 housing if we complete a holy site and then put the religion in it. Like, for me, that's a really good deal. I will take that any day of the week. Every time I see the potential of getting a new one of these routes, there's a little bit of me that just gets even more excited. Oh, it's still going. Oh, yeah. Right, I really need more settlers. Like, this has been good fun, but I want to get back on my old settler bug here because I love it. Too many fun things with new cities. 25 cities. It feels like I have more than that. Oh wait, I do, because I actually have 26. On a scale of 1 to 10, how satisfying do you think completing a farm triangle is? I've got 4 food, 3 food, 1 food, and after this, bam, 5 food, 4 food, 4 food. Oh, it's so good. That was an extra 4 food I put down on 1 improvement. Amazing. Such a simple thing, but I love it so. Oh, you're going to try and fight me, are you? You're going to try and fight me? Oh dear, America. What makes you think that you're going to walk away from this alive? We're going to go 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then possibly even 4. Ha 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 ha. Lovely stuff. Okay, right, well they're all extremely injured, so get the guru over. So now that I have rocketry, we're going to go satellites very briefly, and then next up we'll sort of find something else useful to do. Oh, I really want a spaceport. I'm building a spaceport in Tokyo, and I think this is probably the better city to be doing space projects in. I mean, I'm enjoying everything right now. I'm enjoying everything. Trading Nexus. Oh, I just want this city to grow better and better and better. Let's get an aerodrome down, a theatre square down. All of the squares. Although, have you noticed that all of the squares are hexagons? Intriguing. Ursa Ryan hitting you with the hot takes. Da, 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 da. Ah, brilliant. Contractor. Okay, I've totally forgotten. Yep, oh, here she is. I was thinking, yeah, I could be able to actually use Raina now to buy in districts, including spaceports in theory. Which of my cities aren't terrible? I guess that's the first question to ask ourselves. Osaka is the 3rd best city over there. Really? This city has barely anything in it. Okay, brilliant. Well, okay, I think we might have to build a spaceport there. I have just seen a little something. It's technically still on my continent, so Hixontraconas is not going to do a lot for me, but that is a triple aluminium drop there. Yeah, I'm going to go settle on that. I just feel like a triple aluminium drop is something that I need in my life. Oh, I'm sorry. What's this? Teddy. Teddy is at war with me. What have they done? So Brazil declared war against the Mayans. Okay, America has declared war against the Mayans. Oh, Teddy. Oh, okay, right, that is my scout. I don't want you to die. Oh no, that is the worst possible time to be there. Well, I was umming and ahhing as to whether or not expanding would be a good or a bad thing, and I've decided that it's going to be a good thing. First of all, we will go across the world and see if everybody wants to get in on this war. Oh, it's expensive, but that's only like just over a turn's worth of gold. I can get Gilgamesh in. That gives me +9 against the combat units of America. Oh, that's a good one. Egypt wants in as well. That's really handy. So America is now at war pretty much with all of their neighbours. Right. What declaration have we got? Is Americans in a normal age, and Gilgamesh is in a dark age again. Perfect. Hixontraconas, that's useful, but Heartbeat of Steam, I feel, putting production onto campuses would be really good, but to arms as well would be pretty handy, letting me produce military units faster. I don't have a huge amount of military units to build, but I'm going to get an aerodrome very, very soon in a couple of these cities. It's going to be planes. It's going to be planes that do the majority of the heavy lifting in this war for me, and I'm really looking forward to it. Thing is, I've really been enjoying settling. It's just whether or not I'm going to do a huge amount more settling now. I'm up to 26 turns. I think we might as well just swing this into a bit of a domination game now. So we're going to go away from Hexunk Draconas. I could get my trade routes to be immune to being plundered, but I think I am fine. Yeah, I mean, look at the production I've got on my campuses, and I'm doubling it at the moment. We will go Heartbeat of Steam. I think To Arms would have been a very good option as well, but we're going to just hold back on that one for now. Seeing as I've got Ngazagamu, I was going to get the Intelligence Agency, but I'm actually going to pick up Grandmaster's Chapel instead. Faith purchasing with 60% discount sounds like a lot of fun, so we'll do that. Oh my lord, my own great prophet. I'm going to recruit it, but then maybe not use them. I like the religion I have already. Actually, you know what, we're going to do a really annoying thing, and I'm going to start using it to bait these American troops. Seems like they've got Curacao cores in my land. I don't like that. Luckily for me, I can build a pretty defensive army very, very quickly. Let's bring the crossbow there, upgrade it to field cannon, and then core it inside the city like that. Looks like a very Curacao heavy army attacking me, so I'm going to use Ngazagamu to buy an anti-tank crew core for only 960. I'm boosting mobilization at the same time, and yeah, that's going to wreck. Ah, yeah, they couldn't help themselves. I love doing that. Just move a great person to the side of the unit and they'll go, ooh, we must attack. And you're like, okay, you do that. So we fired once, we fired twice, and then my anti-tank crew can just go a yum. Oh, and 18 general points as well. Of course, we have a CAD. By a CAD, I of course mean Woolen. Very different. Now, am I right in saying that I didn't get a single piece of oil in my territory there? Really? Is that true? A little bit there. Some up in the frozen north above me. Some in the frozen north above me. Yep. Otherwise, we have literally no oil in my empire. Oh, lots around here though. Okay, this just proves that we need to go and settle in this area. I'm going to take a gamble here. I don't want Mendeleev. I would like a go at Einstein. There they are. Perfect. I think I played that brilliantly. Einstein gives 4 extra research per research lab, and I have a lot of research labs. This anti-tank crew could not reach the Curacao, but I just put a railway between me and it, and now I can. Oh, I love that. What's that, a +8 theatre square? Don't mind if I do, especially because where are you, 22 of my trade routes again will take another science, culture, and 2 gold. What would be a good raiding unit? Should we get a cavalry corps, or should I wait just 2 turns to get a cavalry army? I like the sounds of a cavalry army, actually. That could be fun. I don't have any oil to send tanks in, and my aluminium... Until I pick up these 3 sources, I won't have much of it. Yeah, actually getting the settlers out again is going to be fairly important here, which is ridiculous considering how many cities we have. That is a fully built airport, by the way. Just remember that. Our alliances are up again, and I must reward Gilgamesh with another military alliance, namely because it's actually really useful. It's worth +10 combat strength against America, and that's big. Canada keeps sending me a bunch of trade routes, so even though I'm getting 25% less on the yields from them, it's both ways actually, weirdly. Still makes sense for me to do it. The question is Egypt. Egypt is here and they're so undefended. So undefended. I've got the rest of the world totally on side. Once I have this army and I've wiped through America and taken all 12 of their cities, I could take another 10. It would be pretty much the same population as well. It would be awesome. I'll have to have a think about that, but in the meantime, a cavalry army is only 590 faith. That thing has 79 strength, which is tough enough to, very much help myself just do some pillaging. Although looking at this, Defender of the Faith has been put into America's cities. Oh, they know what they're doing. That's actually quite a clever play from America there. Yeah, really will help to sort of stop me rolling them over. This is my first bomber, however. 5 era score. I'm the first to put it into the sky. Of course I am. I'm on 53 techs versus 41 from Lautaro. So, yeah, this thing's going to be tough. Renaissance walls in New York. Pretty tough, but not tough enough. Oh, this larber? The larber is finished. The harbour is finished. So I'm going to get a lighthouse immediately popped into it. And a shipyard. Lovely. I don't normally go overboard on them, but I'm going to treat myself to 1 fighter. Now I've got 1 fighter, 1 bomber. The fighter's going to be so much more effective at shooting down units, so I'm just going to have it near the border, just sapping away at America's strength whilst the bomber flies over the top. Also, if you ever need a bit of scouting, send a Great Prophet in. Oh, the Great Prophet can't see. That's unfortunate. Never mind. I might distract their defenses a little bit by just getting them to keep attacking the prophet instead. Whoa. I just got satellites in a tribal hut. What were they doing in that tribal village? Like, how? God, that is a story in itself. That is absolutely something that should be told. The best thing about pillaging anything is that you can turn that pillaged gold immediately into more planes. Yay, more planes. Ada Lovelace. This is an engineer that I've been looking forward to because now I can put more districts in this city. Amazing stuff. I also get the Eureka for computers, which is really cool. But yeah, more specialty districts. We're just going to keep adding them up. Up and up and up and up. Here we go. The fighter's going to start making little attacks now, getting era score every time. As somebody pointed out in the comments, of course, we're always outnumbered. When you're a plane, everything is outnumbered. That's really, really handy, that strike. Look, New York, yeah, you can defend it all you want. We're doing some significant damage now. And here is another bomber. So, I had 4 aluminium coming in per turn. Once next turn expires, that'll be all the aluminium utilised for now. But, as mentioned before, here is a settler. Settler will be escorted by the anti-tank crew, and it hopefully is going to very quickly be able to get onto this aluminium. Might put a preserve down actually, not because it's very useful for the actual tiles, but it will give me a little bit of housing and it will boost some of the other districts around me, sacrificing a little bit of food to do that. But yeah, I just want as many districts in the trading nexus as possible. Ideology, nice. Okay, we can get some really good stuff in now. 5-year plan, that is released a military policy card for me. Economic union is looking lovely, but so is triangular trade. Oh, communism. We're almost at communism. That's the most important thing. Forced modernization. Now that is a card I can get behind because this cavalry unit is going to become a helicopter. Even with half price, it's still very expensive. But look at that, 103 combat strength. That can waltz into pretty much any city on the map now. And we keep bombarding New York, which is fairly easy to do from a range. I think that's the wall's gone. It is. Just to show you. Yeah, the helicopter can do a lot of damage against New York. I was thinking about pillaging everything, absolutely everything. But keeping the city intact would leave me a pretty useful city. So I'm 50-50 on that one. There's John Spilsbury. Grants toys? Oh, I could do with some toys. All of the amenities that I could possibly get. Oh my lord, look at this route now. 9 food, 6 production, 25 gold, 12 science, 10 culture, and 1 faith. It just gets better, and the preserve is going to be finished soon as well. Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. That's a lighthouse. It means this city can also now get a trader. More traders. 888 science per turn by turn 180. These are the stats you want to see. Now, I want to improve all this aluminium as quickly as possible. Oh, Egypt has just stolen that oil. That's a little bit frustrating, but I can't get my settler to be able to settle this turn unless I go 1 and then 2 with the railroad, and then I can come down. But I realize it's too close to Nazca. Never mind, we'll go and settle on that tile. Loyalty may be a problem for a little bit, but look, immediately there is the mine. We're going to get 6 aluminium per turn from that city. It's brilliant. Also, don't mind me if I get another helicopter army for 1,000 faith. It's just what I like to do with my faith per turn. And what's that? The proletariat? They need me. Communism. Let's do it. 10% extra science and a lovely 0.6 production per citizen. If my math serves me right, that should be about 15 extra production in the trading nexus, which is lovely. Oh, now you want peace. No, 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 no. Oh, Bull Moose, you should have known better than that. Oh, this profit has been fantastic. I keep moving this line inventory around, just tile by tile by tile. It cannot run away. Every time it tries to, I just end up killing it again. There's the fighter. I should be able to get the kill on it now. Perfect. I want that fighter to get strafe as soon as possible. Huge combat boost against units. So 1 attack on New York with that bomber. Will the helicopter finish it off? It's a risk, so I'm going to use a second bomber to be absolutely sure. And then the helicopter is going to come in like so. And bam, city's mine. I lose 4 population, which is a bit annoying. Oh, after you play the Ottomans for a while, you get really hooked on being able to keep the population. And there's the granary, there's the monument, and then immediately buy the market, generate a little bit of gold with the diplomatic favor, and then immediately buy a trader. Yeah, every single one of these American cities is going to give me another trade route, probably, he says, looking at them and realizing actually a bunch of them won't. Ah, well, we can always chop some stuff out. Could I please generate less grievances? That would be lovely, and let's have Amber to be giving multiple luxuries. I have 0 voting power, I'm selling away all my diplomatic favour every turn, and I'm losing about 11 to 12 of it every turn for carbon anyway. Mayans are generating more grievances, fine, nothing too exciting there. Oh, Tokyo is almost finished on its spaceport though. This will be fun. 4 extra science for research labs. I am looking forward to this one. We're on 925. Do you reckon it'll push us above 960? No. Actually, 945. Wow, that's not as big a jump as I thought it would be. Still, research labs are giving me 15 science at the moment, and that's without rationalism, which I'm probably going to pick up very soon. Here we go. This is what the entire run has been building towards. We are going communist. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. The science, irrelevant. The production, irrelevant. This. It's just this. 2 production and 4 gold from domestic trade routes. 104 food, 52 production. It all gets added. Oh, this is going to be so good. Add to that resource management because we want as much aluminium and oil as we can get into our nation. I want bombers and I want them now. And you know what? Coal and niter, because that's sort of what my economy is based on at the moment, the flogging of my natural resources. Sure, it's fine. Switching to colonial taxes, that seems to be doing better for me. It's better value for money. That'll do. That'll do. And actually, looking at it, Alhambra is in Cincinnati. Didn't know that. IRL, but brilliant. 1 bomb strike, and then we've got the second to immediately follow that up, and then the third, much closer range to follow that up. Cincinnati's walls are down. My helicopter will reach. My fighter will not, however, but luckily for me, I can take on and destroy the frigate for a 3 era score. And actually, my helicopters don't even need to break a sweat. I think they're just going to kill Cincinnati like that. Perfect. Oh, I mean, look at that. Just accumulating more and more and more. We'll jump immediately on professional sports. I will put a 4th military policy slot in here. Let's go military research. I think I'm actually stealing quite a few military academies right now, so I'll take the extra science. Oh, I just realized that's up to like 1,080 now. Wow. As per usual, the first thing we do, immediately get that trader in. And just in case you had any doubt about how good these trade routes now are, look at this. 13 food, 8 production, 27.5 gold, 13 science, 11 culture, and 1 faith, all in a single trade route. Yeah. I can pretty much afford to buy a bomber a turn now, which is good. And they're all airport bombers as well, so they're getting a huge boost to experience. Lovely. Stealth tech. Because my bombers, you know, I thought about it and I didn't think they were powerful enough, so now we have jet bombers. Oh, it's too tempting. Can I pray into existence a modern armor army? Always difficult to say. Of course I can. How strong is this city? 127 defensive strength. That'll do. Earth satellite time. That's going to be 6 turns and we're going to start the projects now. We have satellites. We've almost got nanotech. I'm just treating myself to a lovely bit of uranium. Want to see how much of that I've got. And then we will go from there. Now, this is what I'm thinking. I can either build my infrastructure still, or I can aim for engineers and scientists. We've got a bunch of great engineers and scientists that make all of the projects a lot quicker. Tempted to go for those now. And honestly, when you've got, how many? 29 cities, you start to look for a couple of shortcuts on stuff. Look everybody, 2 exciting things have happened. 2! Firstly, we discovered uranium. There it is, under our city, and over there in the middle of a random field. Not that we're too excited about it, go and grab it immediately. Second thing that happened, professional sports. Yay! I'm going to immediately celebrate by going aquatic center. Oh, this is going to be so good. Kabam! Look at that delicious radius. 12 cities. Actually, one of them isn't my own, but 12 cities. Beautiful stuff. Oh yeah, and if you hadn't realized by now, jet bombers smash. Very effectively do jet bomber smash. And Washington is mine. Just to add a little bit more fun, we're going to send the modern armor into that city, and then the helicopters into that city. 2 in 1. Liberate to Samaria. Nah. Oh, also, that's a national park. Yeah. Look, I'm building things. And this is a stadium. Ho 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 ho. A trading nexus. It will eventually become happy. Even if it doesn't want to at this stage, I will force it to be happy. Especially if I continue building aquatic centres everywhere. And wasn't Cardiff in this game? I swear they were. Yes, there they are. Cardiff. Lovely. I'm going to want you soon because I need power from all my harbours. I may have just made a machine gun army in order to, really beef up my city strikes. I'm going to leave this American city, this one in particular. Ideally, I don't want to be the one to knock America out of the game. I'd rather just sort of wave at them as the loyalty abandons them. So we'll do the, only rational and sensible thing and take every other city. I mean, that's totally chill. And that's one city, and I believe that's number 2 city. Ah, yes. Don't forget, I'm still sending trade routes back to that city. So good. Oh, we're almost actually at the point where we can put another district down. Population 28 or greater. Philadelphia falls as well. Remember, whenever you're doing these sort of domination runs and you're after steel, make sure you click outer repair defense outer, whatever it's called. Click it immediately, because if you don't, and anything damages the city, you won't be able to build it for a bunch of turns, and it's really annoying. What's that? Nuclear fission? Manhattan Project? Nukes? Japan? America? Japan? Oh, my hand is, it's being compelled. I'm not in control. Oh no. Even more of a crazy turn. We're going to take Atlanta down at the bottom. We're going to take Boston as well. And then Samarkand, because it looked at us funny. I mean, are we at risk of triggering an emergency by doing that? Maybe, but do we care? Nah. Oh look, it's things. It's things on the map. That can only mean that we're sending into space the space dong. Ah, what a lovely erect beast it is. And we discover everything. Anything really that we haven't discovered? This continent goes far further north than I had realised. I've kind of got the oil fields I've been heading this settler to, which is quite amusing. But apart from that, yeah, it's been a very, very strange map because I've kind of discovered everything. There's a little bit of snow up there. Some islands that Coupe hasn't settled. I mean, honestly, Coupe, you have done a poor Coupe job. 6 cities, is that it? Dear oh dear, look, all this below your capital. All of it below your capital. What are you doing? To the north of you as well, Kamasi? All of this space. Actually, we've met a couple of city-states here. Yeah. Honestly, nothing too exciting though. Let's go for now. Oh, ivy. Let's go for some ivy. Goodbye, San Diego. Goodbye. That means, uranium down there. That means it's only this American city now, and annoyingly, it's suddenly loyal. I'm not entirely sure how that works out, but okay. Do I want to just take them out? That's the question. Oh, minus 40 grievances against us. Dear oh dear oh dear. A lot of people have grievances against us. Mayans, what are you grievancing about? Oh yeah, city-state. Whoops. Yeah, that's not great. You know what? Oh. I'm going to take him out and I'm going to liberate it. Yes. Oh, Ursa, you genius. I got bored, so I'm going to betray Egypt. I mean, can you blame me? Everyone else is my friend. Egypt has refused to be my friend all game. So I don't think this is unreasonable. Ursa has decided that this is a perfectly reasonable course of actions. Plus, they've got no walls. What have we said on previous playthroughs about not having walls? It's an invitation. Clearly an invitation. Let's get in. Okay, right. You have Feed the World. Why have you not got shrines? Oh my goodness, Egypt. You know what? I'm actually doing them a favor. You've got to love the AI sometimes. A military emergency against me. There's 2 aspects to this that I find just incredible, right? Egypt, vote against it. I'm at war with Egypt. If you'd voted up, it would have gone through and you would have had a combat bonus against me. Also, they wanted to put it on Atlanta, the only city I have loyalty problems with. Why this one? Why didn't you pick Washington or New Orleans? Ugh. Sometimes you just have to scratch your head and go, AI, what are you doing? Oh, well, I guess it doesn't overly matter in the long run. It's just confusing. Just picked up 3 of my own envoys, and I've got another 2 from a great merchant. So, where is Cardiff? 1, 2, 3. That's power on all of the cities with harbours. Now, I've got a bunch of aquatic centres that need improving, and that will help massively. Another city here, and because it didn't have walls, now it does, and I can shoot their things immediately in the sea. It's just wonderful. Memphis is taken, not Tennessee, just the Egyptian one. Also the Egyptian capital. I'm sort of glad about that because I think, yeah, look at that, I've got the Colosseum. I was kind of annoyed that got taken from me so early on because I really wanted it. I mean, did I make any sort of effort to build it? No. No, I did not. I had no claim over it whatsoever, but I was annoyed nonetheless. Oh no, these cities are too far away. They're too far away for a trade route with my capital. Oh, that's tough. It's tough to hear, it's tough to see. It means I'm going to have to do one of these really annoying things where I have to press available routes and let my computer just groan under the weight of finding traders. There we go. Oh, okay, right, we've got a lot of cities that can trade with this. Oh, what was I worried about? No reason to be worried at all. Goodbye, America! It's a pleasure to have known and fought against you, but unfortunately, your city is needed. Gilgabro, he needs a tribute. Huzzah! So actually, I'm interested to see how that goes. What are the grievances going to be like? I did conquer somewhere, which was bad, but then I liberated it, which is good. Yeah, look at that. Liberating the last city was actually really, really, really good. People love me again. I knew it. One more city, followed shortly, because it always is, by another city. These trade routes are ridiculous. Look at that. Oh, just nonsense. Oh, don't you love it when a city is dead and it puts ancient walls up? It's like, don't do that. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, there is robotics. I need to go through these, and advanced AI actually unlocks 3 of them. So we'll do that one first and we'll see where our next project is. Although really we're limited. We're very much limited by Tokyo at the moment. It's very slowly making its moon landings. This is the problem, I think, with Tokugawa. Very, very, very good at creating insane trade routes, but not as good at piling them on one city. Like, it's sort of a spread effort. All cities get a little bit of benefit, not just the capital, which I guess is a good way of playing. It's a very different way of playing than normally. It just leads to some weird results where you end up having, like, no ability to put space into the air. And I guess I could settle for unoptimized trade routes, but it just feels wrong, you know? Hey, I just had my spaceport pillaged. Whose fault is that? It's Ursa's. What fun. What fun. What I need to do is actually put the Royal Society into my Tier 3 government plaza and get going on that. I just really wanted to build nukes, but I guess I'm going to have to do some really sensible things first. Let's get Royal Society. Then I can throw 7 builder charge builders, I guess that's what they're called, on Tokyo and just rush it a bit. There's smart materials. We found it, and then we'll go, oh, we actually don't need seasteads at all. Awesome. So I believe if I take this city from Egypt, that leaves them with one city of which they will not be loyal. So I will give them, I can't give them peace. I took their entire empire out in 6 turns. Whoopsie. Well, I'm sure it's fine. Don't mind me if I just nab this great engineer. Nothing to see or worry about there. It's fine. First thing I'm going to do with my new great engineer is build a zoo in Washington, and then a stadium, and then, oh, would you look at this? A stadio appears. Oh, that's quite a difficult build. We better get on that. Nope. It's done immediately. 2 amenities to every city in my civilization, as well as a secret 6 culture per city. That's really good. That's going to be worth over 200 culture per turn. When you're playing any fascist or communist run, this wonder is really, really, really important, because if you don't have it, your cities will probably be unhappy. But luckily, I think this will make my cities happy. Oh, that's a high immunity city. Oh yes, that's a lot better. 18 ecstatic cities, 32 happy. It's always towards the end of the game you pull off things like that, but it is always worth it. Oh, Egypt wants peace. I think I will do peace on my turn because I want to see how long it's going to take for their city to flip. Remember, the joy of letting their city flip by themselves is that I don't get grievances for it, and my grievances with everybody else are really, really important. Literally, everyone is fine with me. Nobody has a single grievance with me, apart from Egypt. I I did sort of just consume their empire, so, you can see why they may not like me. But it's one turn until they flip, so you know what? I'm going to let them to it. I'm going to leave them to it. Why don't we have the peace conference next turn? How does that sound, Egypt? Oh, also, look at this, International Space Agency. If I wasn't already at the top of the tech tree, I'd bother to get that, but there's no point. E-commerce, though, is too tempting. I'm going to put this on. Look at this. 2 production and 5 gold from all trade routes. And then for just the lols. Oh, I can't put triangular trade on. That is disappeared. Okay, that's fine. I was like, I swear there's another card that I could improve that with, but I think e-commerce replaces it. Never mind. Let's have a look at these traders. Here we go. 13 food, 10 production, 32.5 gold, 13 science, 11 culture, 1 faith. You are welcome. Also, I want the moon landing done. Can we just get this done? Oh, there we go. That's a lot quicker. Yes. Goodbye, Egypt. Goodbye. Oh, look, I got no grievances for doing that. Oh, no. Anyway, there's the moon landing. I'm going to get, I believe, 10 times my science per turn, which is 20,000 culture. So that should be enough to pretty much take me to the end of the tree. How much is this? Yeah, 2,000 each, 2,000 each, 2,000 each. We have a lot of excess. I think I probably will get towards the end of the tech tree. Now, I could take another government, but I would lose e-commerce. Not e-commerce, I'd lose the communism one. What is it called? Collectivization. So, I refuse. We're just going to bypass it. Step 2 with my great engineer is to buy the campus, and then we're going to buy the library, and buy the university, and buy the research lab, and then, where is it, Amazon Scott? We may have to wait a turn before we can finish it, because, oh no, I've only got 2,800 gold per turn coming in, but we can wait, we're fine, we'll be patient. Oh, here we go, that's a little bit better. Amazon Scott Research Station, 20% science and 10% production in every single city in my empire. Yes. But we all know why we're here. We all know why we're here. It's the penguins. How many penguins will there be? Because I put it on a cliff, the animation's slightly different now. So this one just appeared from nowhere. There's a second. Now, we learned that a third penguin does appear, but often a lot later than the others. So, let's wait. Oh, these penguins appear to be able to fly and are jettisoning themselves off the cliff. Oh, no, that went into the cliff. Okay. That's, oh, look, there's a third. There was a third. There's 3 penguins. Sorry, my excitement for seeing the penguins has been kind of overlain a little bit by the fact that, why do they go through the cliff? Why are these penguins here? It's a dangerous place. Maybe they're after the giant fish below them. Absolutely ginormous behemoths. Oh my god, another one just appeared. Do they just keep appearing? My mind is what? There's 4 of them. There are 4 penguins. Oh my goodness. Like, what is happening? And why have I not found this out until now? There's a 5th. There's a 5th. There's a 5th. There's a 5th penguin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you see that? Oh, right. It's too much for me. It's too much for me. We've got to move on. But, right. I need some help. I need some official help. Can somebody just watch that for hours? Like at least 7 to 8 hours to be scientific and let me know how many penguins appear. Thank you. It's really important. Oh, the world is flooding. Quickly. Let's get the letter in quickly. And oh look, I've got 3,000 faith. Go around every city, pray in all the flood bags. Yeah, this is going to take a while. I'm playing Japan. My entire nation is susceptible to sea movements. It's just the way things go. Also, let's rush the Mars colony. It's the 3rd project, which means I still have ages to go. Fly, Space Dong, fly! Ooh, that's a good smoke stream there. Look at that. Steam? Smoke? Whatever it is. Exoplanet expedition. It's not the last Space Dong, but it's the last major one. Ooh, and a golden age. Oh, Gilgamesh has finally gone for heroic. Good on you, Gilgamesh. Good on you. Heartbeat of Steam. I mean, honestly, at this point, who really cares? Sometimes why I, wonder why I don't play more science games, and then the games sort of descend into, about half an hour of me just pressing end turn whilst the projects finish. Ah, yes, the end of a science game. What a thrill ride. Huzzah! We're in space! Finally! Actually, you know what? That was really, really good fun. I really, really, really enjoyed that. I'll be honest, from this point, I kind of stopped. I was just sort of sitting back and enjoying life. Look at this, boom! That's what we call a bomber and jet bomber rush. Culture, I took the lead at turn 150, which is surprising, seeing as I kind of built like 1 or 2 theatre squares and that was it. I feel like my science game is getting better recently. I'm doing a good job. I thought I'd just taken the lead on that little peak there, but no, I think I'm going to claim sort of turn 85 I took the lead. Score, I mean, Lataro was having an absolute beast of a game. Fair play to you. Religion's founded. Good. I never did found my religion. That's a little sad. And wonders I didn't really bother with. Again, it was Lautaro, I think, that was doing most of it. Yeah, look at that. 16 wonders. Fair play, sir. I started feeding some of the trade routes to Tokyo in the end, rather than doing all of the super crazy ones. But, I mean, I still had an absolute ton of them. They were so much fun. Wow. Tokugawa, I would really recommend having a go. This is the controversial thing. I don't know if he's actually better than Hojo is. I am torn on it because actually, you know what? His ability is really good. And we got a science victory on turn 223. That easily would have been a turn 200 had I really kind of tried to rush it, but I was very chill. But I think regular Japan, being able to put down the theatre squares, the holy sites, the encampments really quickly, having that combat bonus on the coastal tiles, like, there's a lot of good stuff there. I'm going to have to do some sort of test at some point. Really good fun, but I don't know if it's conclusive that I think that Tokugawa is better. Don't forget, these trade routes are very good. I am not going to take that away, but have you seen some of the gold that you can get from international routes? It's just something to bear in mind. And I very much set this up to be as good as possible. These are the sort of routes that are more kind of like representative, and democracy can do those pretty easily as well. I mean, still S tier, like, let's not lie, this is still an amazing leader, but yeah, I had a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Remember, if you haven't subscribed and you want to get me a Christmas gift that's free, subscribe to the channel. It's free, you can always change your mind later, and it's wonderful. And as I try and melt the ice cap, I will see you all next time. Goodbye! Huzzah! Ah, so pretty. Oh, melt, my pretty, melt. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, I Am, Salty Tech, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Dayboy91, Seancrates, Portland, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalex, Skeptical Bear, Kroger Brand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, Amiri C, Henry, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boy Zorro, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Bear Ray, El Truand, Creston. Thank you for all of your support. Cheers!